Hello everyone, and welcome to our webinar today, where we're going to take you through how to get started with Implant Studio 2016. As some of you may know, this version of Implant Studio was released a couple of weeks ago, and we have already hosted some webinars about what's new in Implant Studio 2016. If you're interested, you can find these recorded webinars on the 3Shape YouTube channel. The link will be available at the end of this presentation. So before we get started, let me just encourage everyone to ask your questions in the chat. This is your chance to have us talk about what you would like us to talk about and not just what we have planned for today. So ask away. We might take some questions during the webinar, or we will get back to all questions at the end of the webinar. So today I have with me my colleague Alexandra, who's the actual presenter today. So I'm going to hand you over to her. Alex, what do you have planned for us today?
Hello everyone. One more time, welcome to our webinar. So today we would like to again to go through the installation process to see how we can install Implant Studio as a standalone and also as a client-server installation. Then, of course, we will see how we can upgrade from the existing versions to the latest version of Implant Studio. And then we will talk about how to set up the software, how to backup cases a little bit, also how to uninstall it. So today, kind of more technical but general information about the software so we could start using it. So let's begin. First of all, let's talk about how to install the software. It's quite easy. First of all, we need to check hardware requirements. If our hardware requirements meet the software requirements, if the PC is powerful enough to run Implant Studio, then we can insert the dongle with an active Implant Studio license, download the installer, and run the installer as administrator. Hardware requirements we can find in the user manual, and where to find the user manual I will show you later on during the webinar. So we insert the dongle, run the installer as administrator. It's very important. Then we follow the instructions in the training video to install the software, because we have a training video, so you can simply you will get this presentation afterwards, after the webinar, so you can go to our 3Shape YouTube channel and find how to install Implant Studio 2016 video. Now it's also possible to install Implant Studio as a client-server setup. That means that all the orders will be stored on a server PC. Well, not stored there, but it will be the main computer with Implant Studio, and then you may have some other computers which are in the same local network connected to the same server installation. That means that you will be able to access the server computer from the client computer in another room, for example. So this client-server installation is now available. How can we do that? How can we install it? First of all, we need to make sure that both server and client PCs are shared in a local network and are accessible for each other. First, install Implant Studio as a server. Then we install Implant Studio on client PCs. And then from a client PC, we will be able to log in to a server PC. Let's take a closer look on how to install a server. Actually, the server installation is the same as for Implant Studio standalone. So that means that we insert a dongle into a computer where we would like to install the server of Implant Studio. Then this dongle should contain additional seats, or we also call them client points. So each client PC could be connected to Implant Studio Server. That means that one client PC, one additional seat. It's about the license. Then we run the installer, and it's also very important to make sure that the version of Implant Studio you're using on both computers, on the server and on the client PC, is the same. So the version of the software should be the same. Yeah, so we simply run the installer by choosing full installation. This is how we install a server. Then to install the client is even easier. We simply run the installer on a client PC, choose client only, and then just follow the instructions in the setup wizard by clicking next, next, next. Then when we start the application, we should log in to a server PC. So this is how it works. I will show briefly the installation process later on. So the dongle is required only on a server PC. The dongle is not required during the client installation. Okay, let's take a closer look to it. So this is the installer. We right-click it, choose Run as Administrator. And then here we click Next. And then if we install a server or a simple standalone application, then we choose full installation. If we install a client, then we choose client only. And then by clicking Next, we proceed and finalize the installation. So this is the idea of how it works, how it should be installed. All right, so now let's talk about how to upgrade from the existing version of Implant Studio 2015 to the latest 2016 version. Because if you are our user, then you don't need to install it from scratch as a new user, right? So it's easier to upgrade from the existing version of Implant Studio. So existing Implant Studio users will be able to upgrade to the newer version in Implant Studio 2015. You will need to go to Subscriptions and click Update to download New Case Manager 1322. When the new Case Manager is downloaded, it will start automatically, and then Implant Studio, Anatomy Design, and CAM Export Save modules will be installed automatically. Then all three modules are separate modules, but all of them are needed for Implant Studio because they are parts of Implant Studio workflow, so should be installed all together. I will repeat one more time. So Implant Studio 2016 version requires three modules to be installed. They are called Implant Studio, Anatomy Design, and CAM Export, which will be actually Save module. No additional licenses are required, so only Implant Studio Full Solution license is needed. And these modules will run only within Implant Studio workflow. So after the upgrade, all implant libraries will remain in the system. That means that all the implant libraries you have downloaded in Implant Studio 2015, they will still remain after upgrade. You will need to configure the manufacturing output folder one more time because this path won't be saved. The existing orders from Implant Studio 2015 will also remain in the software after upgrade. We have also created a video so you could see how to upgrade. You will find a link here by pressing this button on our YouTube channel on how to, so you could see on how to upgrade in a video. But I will also gladly show it to you right now. So this is my Implant Studio 2015 version. Here are my orders, my implant libraries. Some of them are downloaded. So we go to General, Subscriptions, and then we see that Case Management New version is available. We click Update. Now the new version will be, a new version of Case Management will be downloaded. And when we install it, then Implant Studio 2016 will be installed automatically. The installation process takes a few minutes. and also a couple of minutes to download a new version of Case Manager. If you are using an earlier version of Implant Studio 2015, then you have two ways of upgrade. So first is to upgrade to the following version of 15, or simply run the installer of 16 version, and you will be upgraded to that version as well.
Hi, Alex. Maybe I can just ask you something while we wait here?
Sure.
So if you're on Implant Studio 2014 and you install a new version of Implant Studio 2016, you'll still be able to run, you have both Implant Studio 2014 and 2016 on your computer, is that right?
That's right, and that's actually my next slide. So I was about to explain also about that. Yeah, so I will gladly also show that and explain that from if you have 2014 version and you would like to upgrade to 16, it won't be possible to upgrade from within the 14 version, at least for now. But you can easily download the installer and install it as a new user, the version 2016. And both versions, 14 and 16, can coexist on the same computer, so you will have both of them. Yeah, but I will continue this topic just in a minute or two. I would like to first finalize this installation, and now we can see that all the modules are installed automatically. So we actually don't need to do anything here. All right, maybe while it's being downloaded and installed, you can see that all my cases are still here in the system, so nothing has been changed, and all my libraries are still there. I will get back to it just in a couple of minutes. For not to waste our time, I can continue with the presentation. So here we are, how to upgrade from Implant Studio 2014 to 2016 version. And so we will need to install Implant Studio 2016 as a new user, as I said. Implant Studio 2014 will remain on the same computer. However, please mind that your orders from Implant Studio 2014 will not be transferred automatically to Implant Studio 2016 as we install it like a new database, so it's simply like another software. So, but to transfer all your orders from Implant Studio 14 to Implant Studio 2016, you will need to export them from the older version and then import manually into the latest version of Implant Studio 2016. All right, I think here we are done. Yeah, it needs a restart. All right, so how to set up Implant Studio 2016? We will need to set up manufacturing output under Settings, General, Manufacturing Output. Then we will need to download implant libraries, or at least check if they are there after the upgrade. And then we'll need to set up 3Shape Communicate, also under Settings, Users. I will gladly show it to you now as well. So we log in here. All right, again, it still needs a little bit time to update all the materials, all the indications.
Maybe we can just take a question. There's one come in about exporting from 2014 to 2016. Do you need to do that one by one, or can you do like a batch of all orders in one time?
No, unfortunately, you need to do it one by one, because we will export. We will export each order to an archive, and then we will need to import this archive into new system. But again, that's only for 2014. If we upgrade from 15 to 16, then you don't need to do anything with your orders. But unfortunately, there is no better way to, I don't know, to zip the orders or to import them somehow in another way. So that's the only way. Order one by one. Or you can leave them in 14 version and then start new order in 16.
Okay, I think that answers the question. Thanks.
Oh, welcome. So just quickly, would like to show you how to export the case. Here is our order. Then we right click it. Sorry. So right click and then export to 3.0xz file. And the same goes in Implant Studio 2014. So we export it. And then when it is exported, then we simply import it here. So we click import and then import the 3.0xz archive from 14 version. All right, so how to set up the software? This is what I would like to show as well. So under More, Settings, now we see the difference here a little bit in this case management. So now implant libraries are still here after the upgrade, at least those I have downloaded. And then, but the output folder is not here any longer, so you'll need to configure it under Manufacturing, Settings, and here is our Manufacturing Output. So just choose the folder here from your computer, so from your system. Choose the folder where you would like to save the output data. All right, and to configure Communicate, we need to go to Users, General, Users, and then 3Shape Communicate account. So we will configure it now here. All right, so that's briefly on how it works. So how to backup cases? This explanation is more related to 2015 and 16 version. So first way of doing it, or let me first explain why we do that. So if you would like to, first case, it's when you have Implant Studio 2014 and you would like to transfer your orders from there to 16 version. Then you will need to export every order manually, as I have just explained, and import into Implant Studio 2016. Then, if we would like to uninstall completely the software and then install, for example, on another machine, then again we will need to backup cases because after complete uninstallation, all the cases will disappear because it will also clean the database. So when we will need to backup cases and then restore them in a new system. So how to do it? Again, first, an easy way, if you have several cases, then you can export them manually and then import them into a new installation. You can see also a reference to the user manual chapter where it is explained very well. But if you have a big amount of cases, then of orders, I mean, in your Implant Studio 2015, then you will need to do a database backup and then restore. This is actually for, I would say, for advanced users. The explanation is here in the user manual in chapter 7. I will gladly show you now where to find the manual. I'm not going to show you now how to backup and restore the cases because maybe it will be the topic for one of our following webinars because it will take a lot of time to do that for now. But when you are in Implant Studio, so where you can find the user manual, you can click More, Help, and then User Manual will open. Or you can click 3Shape logo and the same help will open. So if we click User Manual, here we have Implant Studio Manual, but also Case Management. So how to backup cases is shown here. Chapter 7, User Data Backup and Restoration. Okay, how to install it, how to uninstall the software. That's, I think, also not very difficult. So we go to Control Panel, to your Windows Control Panel, go to Programs, then choose 3Shape software package, and then choose uninstall. So if we choose complete uninstall, the software will be uninstalled from your computer together with all the database. So this is what I've just mentioned when it was explaining the orders backup. So how to do it? Let's have a quick look. So we go to Control Panel, Programs and Features. We find 3Shape software package version 1322, for example, and then click Uninstall. And the software, then we choose here Complete Uninstall if we want to remove everything, and then we click OK, and the software will be uninstalled. All right, I think for today, this is actually the same. We have now learned on how to install the software as a standalone, on how to upgrade from different versions, then also on how to install client-server, and also how to uninstall the software, how to backup cases, where to find the information about that. And I would also like to share some links and references for you. So how to install and how to upgrade videos are found on YouTube's 3Shape channel. You can also find recorded webinars at the same page. And here are some links to different documents we have, which will help you in your daily work with Implant Studio. So the list of implant and sleeve libraries for Implant Studio, then DICOM conformance statement. These are requirements for DICOM files you load into Implant Studio. Then frequently asked questions regarding this version of Implant Studio 2016. Then you may probably heard already about Implant Studio 15 and 16 version that we work now with edentulous cases. And in that workflow, we follow the dual scan protocol. So on how to apply this protocol successfully in Implant Studio, we have an article here, so a document. And here is the link to some training videos on how to use this software. And finally, we have the link to the web page where we have Implant Studio Ready program. It's just a reminder for those who don't know about it. So it's a free program for labs to easily connect with practices and advertise their business. So a lab can run through this program and start. For example, well, not start, but check if it's capable to design and manufacture the surgical guides. And then at the same web page, and you can sign up for this program here by following this this link. But also clinics can find a lab partner here at the same web page.
And maybe I should just let everybody know that all this will be sent to you after the webinar, where you will get this presentation with all these links, and there'll also be a link to the different documents.
Yeah, thanks, Johanna. And now, actually, we are getting closer to the end of the webinar. I think it's now time for the questions, if we have got any.
I don't think there is much coming in, so if you have any questions, please ask them now. And yeah, as you can see, there's a lot more information to get, and we'll send you everything afterwards, and you can find a lot on YouTube as well.
Great.
Yeah, that's it for today.
Yeah. Thanks. So we will send you all the documents after the webinar in an email, right? And yes. Also you'll find the recorded session there. Thank you for your attention, and hope to hear you soon at the following webinar. Thank you. Have a nice day.